what it is, what it do. You already know who it is. Back with a new episode of Doki Doki Changing Perspectives. I apologize for the audio in the last episode. I kept moving away from the microphone, so I'm going to try to stick to the microphone this time and see how much the audio quality improves. I read some less than encouraging things about this mod from the Reddit page when I was trying to figure out some problems I had downloading the DLC. So if the mod creator ever watches this, I would like to get the update file so I can update the game so I can actually play the DLC, because I'm actually curious about it. But I'll get there when I get there, so for now I'm just going to play the base game as is and see where we go from there. So, if you're ready to get this show on the road, be sure to hit the like button, because everyone's been slacking on hitting the like button and that's just not cool. You're watching a video, so that means you like it, so you might as well just like the video. Show me how much you like it. But enough of that. Let's get into this, shall we? With that, I depart the club room. It should be I depart from the club room, but oh well. Natsuki and Yuri had left earlier. I would have gone with them, but I've been tidying everything up. Maybe another day. I look behind me in the classroom, making sure everything has been put back where it was. So I think this is Monika talking, so good. It's just like how we came to it. I leave the school and start making my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back to Qilin. He feels more real than the others. It's an odd feeling, but still there. Maybe I'll have the ability to learn more about Qilin, see if I'm right. But that's really up to him. I don't want to be too forceful. Alright. I'm sure good fortune will find me, and things will certainly go well with me and Qilin. Kinda sounds like what... Yeah, actually, yeah, that sounds like what he says after the end of the first club meeting. In terms of becoming better friends than last year... Well, yeah. That's all you want to be. Friends. Okay, Monika, I see. You just want to be friends. Got it. Guess popularity has its downsides to it. But I shouldn't focus on that. I need to start with writing a poem tonight for Qilin first, though. Hopefully, Qilin likes it. Finally, something different in my life. But first, I need to check something at the library. Oh, we're at the library. I made my way to the library before going home for the night. I really need to figure out what is going on. Why is she saying that out loud? I look through the aisles and stop at the science fiction section. The science fiction section. That wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. Oh, hey Monika. I didn't expect to see you here. Huh? Oh, hey Natsuki. I didn't expect this. I didn't expect to see you here. What are you even here for? I'm just looking for something. What is it? Oh, I'm not really sure how to explain it, but I'm sure I'll find it. What are you here for, though? I should have seen this coming. I just thought I would check to see if any of my manga series has a new book out or not. That's awkward syntax structure. I could see you doing that. I'm not lying, but I didn't really want to go home yet. Why is she smiling when she says that? That's not something you should be smiling about. Huh? Did it? I was like, huh? Did it? What is it? Oh, she was reading Natsuki's mind. Oh, that's what... Oh, okay, that makes more sense now. Nothing, just
I'll just find what I need and go. Okay, Monika. Hope you find what you're looking for. Thanks, Natsuki. I do hope I find it as well. It's really important that I do. I walk away, continuing my search. I continue my search down the science aisle.
Very redundant, but okay.
No, maybe something more anime-like. I walk a few aisles over and my eyes land on a few graphic novels. This should work for now. I pick up one that seems to replicate what I'm dealing with. I make my way to the front of the library and pay for the book.
You don't pay for a book in the library. You check it out. I'm starting to think Southern has never been to a library before. This isn't a bookstore.
I look around and see Natsuki was absent. Looks like she went home. After some time, I arrive home, the now stagnant air evident in the hollow rooms. I'm home, somewhat. I sigh. Another day in this fake reality. If only I could tell Qilin. I make my way to my room. On the way home, I had looked through the book and found out what I had been starting to deal with.
What does it say?
I can't, though. He might actually start seeing me as weird. I can't let that happen. I'm the class star. They also can't know that I'm self-aware. Not yet, at least. I need to convert them first. The barrier between us is too great. I let out another sigh. Maybe I could tell him in the form of a poem. It's perfect. Nothing straightforward, but saying the truth.
Okay, that gives a legitimate explanation to the poems she writes that are very freeform and hinting at the fact that she sees somebody on the other side looking into her reality. Yeah, that's an explanation I could get behind.
I'll use poetry to explain what I have started to deal with.
Yeah, so people on Reddit were complaining about people not proofreading everything properly. I'm starting to see it. I'm starting to see it in the script here.
The only explanation is that Qilin is the player's viewpoint into our world. I guess it was only a matter of time before I found out. I get to work on poem.
I get to work on the poem.
Almost immediately after I finish my thought. Each poem was too straightforward, though. It was almost screaming at what I was going through.
Okay, let me make sure I don't click out of this by accident.
One's true reality, a fake reality all to my own. My vison,
they misspelled vision, oh boy.
My visons more real than the fiction around. Each step I take forward is one backwards. Each step back is one up. All these options I cannot behold. Too real for me to understand.
It's TOO real.
I want out of here. I want to escape. But the truth is, I am scared to be all alone. In a world of infinite choices. I am too scared to move that one step to freedom. The one that will bring me to you. The one that will end it all.
Wow, that's ominous.
I need to describe it, not say it. Or maybe I need to say it, but describe the words at the same time. I then look out my window. Why must you be in a world with an infinite amount of choices? Even if I know that Qilin is you after all. I'm stuck here on a destined path.
Well, I mean, people would argue that we're stuck on our own destined paths. People that argue that believe in fate, that say that no matter what choices we make in life, they all lead us down a certain path. And of course, some people argue, and that goes into the argument of, do we have free will? If no matter what we do, there's one path we're destined to go down. So it's kind of like what Monika's going through here. She believes she's stuck on this one path no matter what she can do. But has she ever actually thought about if she really does have free will? If she has the ability to actually think about the ramifications of the world she's in? She might have more freedom than she actually gives herself in this instance. But that's just me thinking out loud, that's all.
Too bad I can't truly see you. I only see a hole in this wall that divides us. Hole in wall. That title is perfect for my purpose. That's how they feel. That's how they feel in all of this. How I feel in this as well. A hole in the wall of my reality. Now what to write about? Maybe I can be straightforward with it. Looks like I'll have to test this idea out. I then write out my poem. The final one for the day. I lay in my bed, relaxing. I look at the ceiling before slowly drifting off. My dreams, an epiphany in my reality fiction. How odd but true. At first, I see darkness, but not long after, I see lines of ones and zeros in front of me. What is this?
She's looking into the code. She's in the Matrix. She's Trinity. We're in the Matrix, baby. It's the Matrix. It's actually pretty cool, though. I like seeing the lines of ones and zeros slowly filling out the screen. It's pretty neat.
This can't be code to the game. If it is, then I might be able to manipulate it. And if it is, I should try and send a message. I strain myself, but I don't know if I did anything. A strange folder appeared in front of me. In the folder, it held 4 files. Sayori.character, Natsuki.character, Yuri.character, and Monika.character. Before I could investigate more, I wake up. Who do you wish for Qilin's poem to appeal to?
Oh, wow. Oh, so that's a very roundabout way of doing this. Save. I'll save this because I actually wonder if this allows us to choose whose perspective we go into next. So, if not, then, oh well, I guess we'll just stick with Monika. But, well, I think I'll go with Yuri first. See where that takes us.
But once I wake up, I feel more refreshed and calmer. That dream was weird, but it seemed to be compelling me.
I think they misspelled compelling.
Maybe it was an epiphany. That sounded super weird. But it's an urge I can't seem to shake now. Even if it only just started. I then think back to the dream. Maybe. Once I arrive at school, I sit through the class once again. The dream constantly in my thoughts. I should really start skipping classes, but that would look suspicious to Qilin. I guess an idea is out of the question. I'll worry about this all later. I need to get to my club. The day lingered on. It seemed longer than yesterday. Why is this day taking so long?
Is something up, Monika?
No, nothing is up.
Then answer the question on the board. Stop daydreaming.
I need to try, and not to get too much into my thoughts so much. I need to keep up with this perfect girl persona. I arrived early again with nothing else better to do besides thinking about the dream from the night before. What even were those files? And why did they have our names in them? Why was JQilin not there? And what is with the character extension? Or what's with the CHR extension? Does that mean character? I hope I'm able to investigate it further. Natsuki then arrives, along with Yuri and Sayori following behind. I begin to ease up. Having company with an active mind can be such a ease to the brain. It kind of filters out everything you don't want to think about.
That's true. Just got off playing some Among Us. And I tell you what, when you're going back and forth with people and focusing on doing your tasks, you tend not to think about anything else. And don't worry, I do plan on uploading some Among Us content on the channel, so stay tuned for that. You heard it here first, everybody.
I wonder if Sayori is the same way. JQilin then walks in. Hi again, JQilin. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. I'm a man of my word.
Glad JQilin came back. Looks like he plans on becoming a committed member. I'm glad he is. Thanks for keeping your promise, JQilin. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
I mean, isn't that what people really come to a club for? To hang out and do things that you all have in common? So I don't know why she's being so uptight about him coming to socialize and do tasks with other people that have a common interest. Unless, she's just grieving him because, my feelings and my crush and my tsundere. What is it?
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. I know her weaknesses so well. It's her fault for keeping it here. I chuckle to myself. Manga is literature! Completely defeated, Natsuki plops down in her seat. Oh. Don't worry, guys. JQilin always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. What do you want, Monika? Natsuki, I'm only trying to start a friendly conversation. A friendly conversation? You just insulted my interests. Plus, you were looking at my manga yesterday as well. I should have apologized. I'm sorry, Natsuki. I was just trying to keep JQilin comfortable. Plus, it was for personal reasons. So what? Do you really want to lose our new club member after one day? Well, of course not. Looks like I got her. She may be a little rough around the edges, but she does care for others. This is a nice example, wouldn't you agree, JQilin?
Yes, I do agree, Monika. Nice to see the dairy side of the tsundere.
I wonder if you're watching me as we speak.
Indeed I am. Not in a creepy way, but I am watching. Mostly for content, but I am watching. Ooh, ooh, Natsuki. Ooh. Sister and Monika's point of view, we get to read everyone's minds now. So now we get to read Natsuki's mind. Oh, this is so adorable.
I like Killen's company. Like, Natsuki, by chance, did you just... Natsuki, did you by chance just say something? No, I don't think I did at least. Weird. I could have sworn.
No, you read her mind, and you read in her mind that she has a crush on our boy. Or should I say me? She has a crush on me.
Sorry, just forget what I just said. I don't think I had a good rest last night. That's weird. I would have thought you would take better care of yourself. Especially with your popularity. Natsuki, is that how you really view me? What? No. I just thought I would point that out. That's really rude, Natsuki. I may be popular, but that doesn't make me absolutely perfect. It's also slightly like you and your cuteness. Because it's obvious that boys find you cute. I'm not cute! When will she give up that ideology? I know. Truth is, let's see what her reaction is to this. You're undeniably cute! Monika! I can't help but laugh. That was worth the reaction. Come on, Natsuki, I'm just messing with you. Fine, I'm sorry. For what? For something absolutely true! I won't let up that easily. Stop saying that! I hear someone else walk over. What are you guys talking about? Nothing you need to worry about. I think I'm just gonna go. I shake my head laughing to myself. That was certainly a conversation.
It's really hard juggling these voices at the same time. So quickly. God, it's like I'm constantly shifting gears in my head.
Ugh. Now that everyone's settled in, I'm sure everyone is expecting me to kick off some secluded scheduled activities for the club.
Okay, so wait, my question is what? Okay, so I think since we chose... Oh, okay, so that's interesting. So I think normally in DDLC when you choose a girl, since you spend more time talking with that girl, you wonder, what's everyone else doing? So I guess this is what the other people are doing when we're talking to the girl whose path we're going down. Now I'm slightly curious about the other dialogue options we get if we choose another girl. It's interesting. I mean, grammatical errors aside, I am having a good time so far. I am curious to see where everything does go wrong though, because based on what I've seen, some things do look a little sketch. But we'll get there when we get there, because I don't know.
But that doesn't seem to be the case, especially since everyone is already focused on something else. I'm also coming a blank for ideas. So everything comes over, I wouldn't mind the conversation. It's better than nothing. So what do you think of Killen being here so far? I like that I get to hang out with him more than before. I like the sound of that. I look around the room for a moment. I'm going to check on the other club members. Okay.
That was a short conversation.
I see Killen walk over to Yuri. So he wanted to read about that creepy book. Portrait of Markov is such a creepy book.
Monika, you're being very repetitive, for whatever reason.
The cover itself gives me the chills. Eyes on everything that is ominous makes it creepy.
It's a weird sentence. It sounds very redundant, and the structure is just all odd. You see the lack of proofreading starting to show.
I don't even want to associate with that book. Not one single bit. Freaking Monika. You called? I walk over to the closet after hearing Natsuki yell. I see Natsuki looking through the closet. Ugh! Monika, why do you keep moving my stuff? Sorry, I'm only trying to keep the closet in order so the teacher doesn't hassle me about it. Says the one who's on me about not reading actual literature. She's really trying to blame me for something. That whore. That's Yuri, not me. She's like the worst offender of it. But you still do it. Not only that, you're still moving my manga around. You wouldn't have it moved if you put it in a better spot. Monika! It's such a waste having to look for it every single time. You would have probably found it sooner if you hadn't waited. What were you waiting for anyway? Or who, to be more specific? Was it JQilin? What? No! Why did I wait for a dummy like that? It's a hassle knowing this world is fake. Especially when you know someone who isn't. Oh, especially when you know someone who isn't. But this doesn't seem to be a very ideal situation for me. Natsuki goes to the closet for a moment before calling out. Finally, I found it. At least I didn't put it on a higher shelf. I so need to. That's cruel of you to say. It might have been. Sorry. Sayori then walks up to us. Hey, Monika. Oh, hey, Sayori. Hey, Sayori. She must have wanted to talk to me about the festival. Natsuki then walks away with the book. What should we do for the festival? I'm not too sure. But I know we should do the festival.
Well, naturally, you should do the festival. Hey everybody, let's do the festival. It sounds like we're gonna do some dancing or something. Everyone do the festival.
Thank you for reminding me, Sayori. We need to get this club noticed. Thing is, I actually haven't fully put that into thought yet, especially with how we will do it. But our event just can't be something like that's only literature. Why is that? We are a literature club. This club seems amazing to us, but we're probably just gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. I worked too hard on this club. The festival's our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual, which makes it even harder to gain any actual attention and not just stares. But it's not all like that, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to our creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. It's like, wow, that was pointless.
Thanks, Sayori.
Eh? What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? She's smarter than she lets herself believe. And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori's taking this seriously. A lot more than things like school and her mental health. I'm certain JQilin would be happy to hear this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Well, what kind? Ah, well, I guess we could. Cupcakes!
I knew it. I knew she was gonna say that.
Ah, good thinking. Except for the interruption. Natsuki would love to do that. Anything baking-wise Natsuki will enjoy. Especially if JQilin helps her. Ah, you're right.
I feel like Monika's feeling some type of way knowing that Natsuki has a big crush on MC. Monika's really feeling some type of way.
Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Of course they do. You seem to have quite the appetite around us.
And yet she still keeps that slim, girlish figure. I wonder where all that food goes.
Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Aren't you always? Especially with your phases of overeating and undereating. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. You're right. We need to let the school know of it as well. How about posters? That's a great idea. Should they be colorful posters or more metaphorical? Sorry ponders on this for a minute. Why not try to do both?
There should be a question mark there. There is no question mark.
It'll be like working with happy thoughts and sad thoughts. Maybe, but that's something entirely different. I tried my best at an analogy. We have some pencils in here. Why don't you try to sketch out some of these ideas? Will do, Monika. Sayori seems happy about this. She then runs off looking for supplies. She's certainly become a ball full of energy. I wonder if her depression has lessened its grip. It is grit. Too bad I can't be like a statistic for this or not. Oh, too bad I can't see like a statistic for this or not.
Well, you could just open Sayori's character file.
And if I could, would I be able to raise and lower it? I look over seeing Natsuki reading through her book. I look over to Natsuki, sitting by her. She then looks up. Oh, hey Monika. What did you need? I thought I would come talk to you, see what you're doing. Not a whole lot. Everyone is busy doing their own thing. I'm sure you'll have your chance at one point. Natsuki looks puzzled by the comment. What do you mean by that? I was just thinking out loud.
That was a terrible lie. Because Monika's like, oh, I'm sure you'll get your chance to be with your boyfriend one day. And Natsuki's like, the fuck you talking about, Monika? And Monika's like, oh, nothing. Wink, wink.
That's something strange to be thinking out loud about. We all have our quirks. It's like, mine is having explosive sweat. I guess strange comments are mine. Aren't quirks meant to help us?
Like they do in My Hero Academia?
No, they are kinda what makes everyone slightly different. Sayori's is depression after all, and her way to deal with it.
Oh, I guess her quirk is depression and her quirk is her way of dealing with it. That could have been phrased better.
I never thought of it that way. See, sometimes things have a double meaning.
There should have been a comma after C.
Or in some cases, a double-edged blade.
And that metaphor just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I guess things do have a bit of a double meaning sometimes. I think it's time to show each other our poems. Okay, everyone. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah.
My heart skips a beat for a second. I can't believe I thought of doing something with my secret on the line. I think about my poem again. I hope it gets the message across.
It doesn't. I mean, it will to us, the viewer, especially those with high IQs, like myself. It will get the message across, but The MC, no, it doesn't. You're wasting your time.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! I look over to Yuri. She looks extremely tense. I guess I startle her. She really gets into those books. I wish I could at times. Let's get to sharing. I enthusiastically pull out my poem. I see Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loosely torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, I wrote mine in a composition notebook. I find things that are tidy to be more pleasing to the eye. I can't see JQilin's poem. It's probably still in his bag. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I then see him finally do the same. Took him long enough. Who will JQilin show his poem to first?
Alright, I think we're going to call it an episode here. It's been long enough. We shall choose who MC shares his poem with on the next episode. So I want to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please be sure to hit the like button and leave a comment. And perhaps subscribe for future episodes of Doki Doki Changing Perspectives and any other content I happen to upload to the channel. It's been real. It's been fun. It's your boy JQilin. Ciao for now.